wife and I started coming here, and we were here probably 5 or 6 years before I really challenged myself. And about a year ago, when they started the 100 days, I took that commitment and I joined a group, Pastor Mark and Carrie Mason and I, and that was a big step for me because I really have never trusted a lot of people in my life. It really helped me in my walk with God because that's when I really said, okay, God, I'm going to be in all the way here. And then probably, I wore the wristband, and probably about 2 months after that, for me, God just said, you need to take the wristband off because this is not going to be for 100 days. It's going to be for the rest of your life. And I wish I could say it's been perfect. It hasn't been, and it never will be. But at least I've got something to hold on to now, and I've got a couple of people in my life that I can really trust in Mark and Carrie in my life group. I want to include God in everything that I do now. And being out on the road playing music, you get challenged. Every day it's a challenge, but it's really made me stronger as a Christian, I think. If you're going to be a Christian, you're going to act like one. You have to be consistent, So that's my challenges. That's what I challenge myself with is just being consistent because there's somebody always watching you. And the first time you mess up, they're going to say, well, you're not the Christian, you portray yourself to be. When I took this job that I'm on the road with now, I had gotten to the point to where a couple of months after I had made the commitment to do the 100 days, I just prayed a couple of months after that, and I just prayed one morning and I said, God, I've got nothing going on. If you want me to play, I will, but if you don't, I'll quit. I'll sell everything I've got, and I won't be mad at you. I'll do what you want. But if you do want me to continue doing this, put me somewhere. Just put me somewhere. And 2 days later, this guy calls me one night, and he says, I need you to come and work with me. And I'm like, well, what's the age group here? And he was like, well, we're all 25, 26. And I was like, are you sure you want a 50-year-old guy coming? And he goes, yeah, I need you. And Renee and I talked about it a little bit, and I just felt this is where God was putting me. And sure enough, I believe this is where God's got me, where he wants me. And the biggest question I had was, what are you going to do when you get in these situations where this stuff is put in front of you? I asked God that question. I said, what do you want me to do? And he says, you need to start praying right then. The first trip out on the road with these guys, things started happening. I think all of them but one came to me with, they needed to talk to me about something that was God related. All these things started happening, and it amazed me, and I was like, well, this is where I'm supposed to be, and I know this is where I'm supposed to be. Because they can't trust me if they see me doing something I shouldn't be doing. And, they're not going to look at me as anybody that could speak something to them that may help them, because if I'm doing the same thing they're doing or, doing something that I shouldn't be doing, nobody's going to trust me. Like I say, when things happen and I feel things start to go a certain way, I start praying. And God can put it all on the right track, But you have to let him do it.